Well, 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 well. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? You see what time is it? I'm very excited to react to this video right here. Very excited. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna react to this video. The reason why, while I'm reacting, you'll understand why I'm excited to react to this video right here. Very excited. Let's get into it. Don't waste no blood clot time. Never tell a lie.
Yo, the man next to the man is more important than the man today. And if you really think about it, we are. Everybody that they came in with, whether they the big homie, the OG, your bro, whatever, they all falling back. Who on the front line? Me, you, Yayo. You know what I mean? Like the man, like even Spliff Star, he just sent me a joint. I got I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
See,
like
the difference is I'm a partner.
I like the way he used Yayo name in the end. And Jimmy I love the way Jimmy's about to react to that whole gabbing. You all up talking. Let's react. Let's buck like go. Let's react, man. Let's get into the video, man. Shit is funny as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I say.
It's a difference. I'm Dame in a situation that never was on paper.
So niggas did. That's why
I'm
you been
Dame
saying
in a
niggas
situation that never
backdoor
got
bullshit.
publishing. I'm Dame in a situation that never got writing credit on none of the albums. I'm Dame in a situation that got cheated out of so much thousands of dollars as I start to learn the game. But they say the game is to be sold, not told.
That's right.
That's why I'm telling niggas how to get busy in this
That's
shit.
right.
I'm forever
That's why
telling
this
my niggas how to
platform
get
is
this
for.
money.
That's right.
I'm
Get it.
never hiding nothing because they hid it from me and they stole from me.
I just told niggas I hate the term gatekeeper because the niggas who
lucky
hold
I ain't like
protected
that
the
because I
gate is
come
soft.
get my shit back retroactive, nigga, out your shirt, nigga. I wrinkle your shit up bad, nigga.
Yo, niggas know niggas will get wedgies hung upside down.
New York City. I want New York City to tell me if I'm wrong. I think this nigga is the baddest guy from New York City. I think every gangster in New York City have to report to Jimmy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want every gangster from New York that roam the blood clot street tell me if I'm wrong. I think Jimmy is the baddest guy that live in New York City. Just because of the way he talk, the way he hack, I think people, real gangsters in New York, have to report to Jimmy. I think they have to report to my brother right here, Jimmy. I think they have to report to him. But the only thing I want to ask New York City, I want to ask you this one thing right here. I don't even know if he's from New York City because I think he say he's from Harlem. I don't know where the blood clot he's from. Sometimes he says from New York City, sometimes he says from Harlem. I don't know where he's from. But I still believe that he's the baddest guy in New York City. And I think every gangster in New York City have to report to this guy. But my only blood clot problem is why he always crying. That's my only problem. This guy, Jimmy, he talk like he's the baddest guy in New York City. And he talk like gangsters in New York City have to report to him. But New York City, I just want to ask this one question. Why this guy always blood clot crying on national TV as the most gangster, as the most notorious New Yorker, alum, whatever the blood clot they want to call it, wherever he says from. I don't understand why he always crying. That's all I want to know. Let's get back into the video, because I believe this is the most notorious nigga from New York City right here in front of us right this moment while we are reviewing this video. I think he is. New York City, I need you to tell me if I'm wrong. Let's get back into the blood clot video. Never tell a lie. I ain't lying.
Yeah,
But
bro,
I'm just
you
saying,
ain't
like,
even got.
I'm just saying, like, you dig, like, the things that I've been up against when people look at my story and shit like that. I'm only telling you because you've been in this dynamic.
That's
you
right.
kinda understand the position, but my position was a little bit different.
Mhm.
I'm Dame in my position when it comes to that.
I didn't
Or
under-
I
I didn't-
I was.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you was helping niggas with the songs, the producer, everything, and they just never put it on.
I like this blood clot video. I like this video. He said he didn't know that. You know he wasn't the guy. He always want to be the guy. He always want to be the guy, but he wasn't the blood clot guy. Whenever you are the guy, people don't try to figure out if you are the guy. Jay-Z is the guy. See, Damian Dash, he act like the guy, but Jay-Z is the blood clot guy. 50 Cent is the guy. There is no acting, nigga. Whenever you are the guy, there is no acting, okay? And this guy right here is not the guy. He just wish he was the guy. He's one of those type of guy. He easily can be a hater because he think he should be the guy when the world is not looking at him as the guy. It's just something that he believe. Good to believe that you are the guy, but the truth is we know who is the guy. Kim is the blood clot guy, okay? Kim is the guy. So because Cameron is the guy, I feel like this guy live on a jealousy his whole life in the group. Wish he could be Cameron. That's my belief. I believe he wish he could be Cameron back in the days. And I still believe he wish he could be Cameron today. But the truth is, my brother, you are not the blood clot guy. You are not. That's the reason why you're always acting like you are the guy. There is difference. You can act all you want. But into the eyes of the people, Cameron is the guy. Let's get back into the video. But I still believe he's the baddest guy from New York City. But I want somebody to answer me. Let me know why he always crying. That's all I want to know. Because the way he hack, I think every gangsters in New York City have to report to this guy. But at the same time, I'm trying to figure out why they have to report to this guy. Because he always crying. Let's get back into the video.
On paper, that's like, I have a lot of verbal contracts because I have a lot of brothers, and I would never break it. I feel like a verbal contract with my bros is
It
more
ain't even
important than
about
a contract with these
bro.
fucking
It's not about
companies.
A verbal contract. If you my nigga and you my
And we riding together,
I gotta
that's
put you
it.
into everything you don't know about.
That's right.
You wrote on my album. I gotta
I'd have
check
told
for
you that bag.
It's not coming out my pocket. They
That's
can
a-
give it to you. Let me put your name on there.
That's 100%
you want this
fact.
album? Let me get you your publishing. Do you got a publishing deal? Let me show you what publishing is.
That's 100%
Because
fact.
They teach you all of this when you get signed to a major label, nigga.
Yep.
You
Like,
heard?
think about this. I tell people all the time, J. Rowe coming to age, 1 and 2. But you know who get the publishing for it? Me. Because he still gave me the publishing.
And that's fire.
You know what I mean?
And that's fire.
So I feel exactly what you, because I would hate for a nigga to be the opposite way.
Bro,
I was
these
putting in the
lessons-
work and you
the
took it
things
from
that
me.
happened to me, I turned around and you couldn't understand how I treat artists that I deal with. I don't even take money from my artist deals, and you can
Yep.
ask them that. You
Mhm.
heard? Like, you can ask any one of them, do I take anything from them? Because I've been so
Fact.
shell-shocked at how niggas treated me. I would hate to feel like I'm treating somebody the way people treated me.
Nah, that's
You
a
heard?
fact.
When
And I'm
there's
the
so much
same
money
way.
in this
Word
shit
up.
to get.
And you got all the new artists uptown. You doing, speak on the new artists, man.
Oh,
you
yeah,
got
so we
Dice
got Dice
Peso, all of them. I
Streets,
fuck with Dice. Dice be
Pyrex in
spitting.
the building.
Yeah, Dice be
Harlem
spitting.
Prince
My
right
nigga,
there. I
word
stand
up.
by Pyrex.
Yo,
you
I
heard?
always used to say the big niggas is nice, because they funny and nice.
Yeah, nah, them niggas is them two
Word
big niggas
up.
go get busy. A few artists though, shouts to Lexi,
Yep.
shouts to Taylor, shouts to the Ooders, ooh. You already
right.
know. I'm in here working, man. At
you
the end of
working,
the day,
bro.
I'm blessed to be in this position. I'm grateful to be here through everything we talked about. Let's not forget these are things that we're talking about are things from the past. So
That's right.
I don't want nobody to personalize none of this type of shit. I'm just telling you a dope story. Maybe one day I'll write a book from my perspective of the things that I've been through in this industry and shit like that. But you know, I take everything with a grain of salt, man. Don't take nothing I'm saying too serious. Take
We know what you've been through, man. We know exactly what you've been through. You always talk about it. You always talk about it, man. We get it. We get it, man. We get it. I really like this guy. He's a very funny guy. I ain't gonna lie. Very funny blood clot guy. I ain't gonna lie. Very funny guy. The baddest guy from New York City. Let's get back into the video.
From it, a lesson from it. See what you could take from it to use it in the future.
Saying that's why, bro. It's dope you doing this. Artist to artist, man. This is fire, bro. Because you got a lot of game. You've been through a lot, and you inspired a lot. You inspired the whole generation, my G, and they need to hear the truth. They want to hear the story. You know what I mean? Like sometimes through the music we put our stories in it, but we flowing. Some niggas might not understand the story. They just understand the rhythm. But this platform right here, what you created, the compound you created, the artist you created, the fashion house you created, my G. Yeah, look at it like this. Motherfuckers might have cheated you then, but all they could do now is treat you. They can't cheat you again. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lesson that turned into a blessing for you, bro. And you gotta be appreciative to that, man. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the back in the days. You know, that's why I say don't let it get you, cause you winning. Any nigga would give they left arm to do what you doing right now, my nigga. You kidding me? Half these niggas you talk about want to be you still. That's why they don't want to have that conversation with you, because they can't look the man that they wanted to be, that you became, in the face. You ever thought about it that way? Like, it's hard to face yourself in the mirror when you ain't become that.
I don't believe so, man. My opinion, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Macy's winning. Cameron is winning. Cameron is still the guy. He's still the guy. And most of the time when Jimmy is speaking, he's speaking from a place where he's sneaking. He's very sneaking with his little past life. And I feel like he's very sneaking with his little past life. He always throwing words at Cameron, and he always throwing word at Mace and few more other people. He always throwing his words, thinking that they owe him some. Those guys, they owe some type of whatever it is. They owe him something. But the truth is, as I said, you wasn't the guy. And I'm not gonna say it. You wasn't the guy. You was just the guy who was in the background. It turned out to be you loved the whole idea of Cameron rapping, and the rest of people who was around. Mace is rapping, and you just fall into the habit of doing, like to do the same thing, and you get some big songs. You feel what I'm saying? Bowling. But the truth is, you wasn't the guy, and you're still not the guy today. You're still not the guy. You feel what I'm saying? You just the guy that wished you was the guy. You was the guy you are the guy that still obsessed, want to be the guy. But we will always look at you from the group as the guy was in the background. You got the hit song Bowling, but you're still the guy we are looking at in the background, making a whole bunch of noise, always acting like somebody need to be scared of you. And the truth is, I don't think no one is. The truth is, you're just a whole bunch of blood clot nice still in the background. Let's get into it.
That man you wanted to be, and your homie became him, right? You gotta think about it that way too. It's flip sides, two sides to every coin, bro. And you weathered the storm. You successful. Your family healthy. Mom's doing good, looking good. Kids is healthy and beautiful. Your son graduated college, if I'm not mistaken,
he didn't
right?
graduate college, but he graduated high school. He's helping me build this whole building.
See,
right
come on,
from
bro.
the ground floor. He's sitting here working every day with me, doing everything that needs to be done.
That's the legacy you created, bro. And that's what it's about, Jim. Don't ever lose track on that. You stay focused and continue this shit, bro. Look, you got a whole fucking team here, my nigga. I just started my shit. I ain't got a photographer. You got like 10 of them niggas. Loan me 2, nigga.
No, man, it's good though. This is it's different. So I mean, being in this podcast space is different.
I want to say this though. I want to say this. Jim is a hustler. Jim been a hustler his whole career. You get what I'm saying? You have to give that to Jim. He always on that hustle energy. He never fall off. Even when he's on Love and Hip Hop, he always on that hustle. You know what I mean? He's on that hustle ability so much. Sometimes he taking us, he take money from out of his pocket because he always want everybody to know, nigga, I ain't broke. I got money, because he's a hustler. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a good way to show your hustle, but he always want to show you that he have some type of money. He never want no one to think he have no money. So that's the reason why sometimes on some of this podcast he will take money out of his pocket, showing whoever it is, show it to me, show it to everybody in the world that he have his money and he's not broke. So you cannot go around Capo. He always hustling. Always hustling. So with all of that said, I have to give that to Capo all day, all night. He stay hustle. But as the front man, no. Capo never the front man. Capo never really show me nothing but, the hustle energy. But when it come on to the music, no. Capo, no. Only one song I know Capo have, and it's a hit song, and it's Bowling. He's not in the top 10, he's not in the top 30, he's not in the top 100 either. He's in like the 200, 300, somewhere around there. I feel like Capo make a lot of nice. He make more nice, more than good hit songs. And he always want to compare himself to people who make hit songs, create hit songs like Nas, 50 Cent, you know what I mean? All those big names. He always try to put him like a self in those mix. Like he think he should be mixing in those area. Come on, Capo. Come on. You're a hustler. We give that to you. But you still never do the work where we can be like, yo, if Capo gonna do a concert over there, we can go. No. Capo, you are like a club setting type of rapper. You never reach that level where you can sell out no arenas. But if I listen to you, I will believe that you are one of those type of guy, but you are not. Because I said, your music don't show that to me. Your hustle and your dress, the way you dress, you know what I mean? We can say Capo did that shit. Capo did that. Capo know to put it on. You get what I'm saying? We can give it to you. But all that blood clot front men, you ain't that guy, Capo. You ain't that guy. You ain't that guy. I'm not gonna say Capo is not one of the baddest guy in New York. I think Capo is one of the baddest guy in New York. I think all gangsters in New York have to report to Capo. I believe so, because of the way Capo react and the way Capo act. He act like he's a real street nigga from New York City. My only problem is when Capo act like he tough, I'm always wondering why Capo always crying on the internet. Why Capo always crying on the blood clot internet? I need 50 Cent to tell me. I need Tony to tell me why you always blood clot crying. I need Murder to tell me why you always crying. I need Joel to tell me why you always crying. I need all these people to tell me why you always crying. But at the same time, you act like you're the baddest nigga that walk the street of New York City. I just don't understand. Crying and badness, it don't match. I think whenever you're a solid, notorious guy, you're supposed to realize tears is not something for you to show the world. I don't care how passionate you want to get. You can't act like you're the most notorious guy, but at the same time, in one breath, I see you crying on national TV. You're crying with your girl. You're crying over there. You're crying over there. Too much bumbucklad crying. It just don't match with being a notorious type of guy. So I would like to know why you always crying. That's all I want to know. Why you always crying, but at the same time, whenever you go on this platform, you act like you're the most toughest guy ever. But it's very easy for you to blood clot cry. I just don't get it. And I would like to know the answer. 50 Cent, tell me why you always crying. Tony Hill, tell me why you always crying. Murder, tell me why you always blood clot crying. Somebody need to tell me why you always crying. Let's get back into the video, guys. This guy's a very funny guy. I never tell a lie.
Different, and I wouldn't say like the way things are going is it's pushing a lot of us there, but it's pushing a lot of us there.
That's
especially
right,
if
man.
we want to stay relevant in this game, and because an extension of music.
Yes.
As much as I may have clowned it, much as I may have said something about it, because it wasn't my time.
That's
You heard me
right.
do things at my space, and that you dig. But I can tell you this: it has opened my mind up so much more.
Yes.
From the first time that I've did this part, because it's a whole different layer of business.
Yo, it's
but
crazy.
I feel like I can't implement the same energy that I did with
Music
yes.
into this. It is.
Creativity you could put into this, like
Yeah.
I don't think it's no different.
No, it ain't. Only difference I think it is with this is that you got to show more personality.
100%.
That's it.
And
Now
that's
you
why I
have
was
to be
that's why I'm
truthful,
doing
like
this.
you
I
said.
don't wanna, and that's what I was telling. So for right now, I'm only interviewing people that I got history with.
That's
or
right.
People that I admire and I know that other than that, I'm
That's
not,
how I was doing the
I
same
can't-
shit.
I can't do. It'll be a time for that.
Yes.
Because that's business. It's gonna come with
Yep.
a bag, whatever.
Once you
Bring
get
them
more
in.
comfortable, then you
But
gonna
let
start
me
talking
have
to
my
the other
fun.
niggas.
Let me have my fun
Yep.
with me being a fan,
Yes.
sir, of certain people that I've seen.
Yes.
The brothers that I fuck with and shit. Let me
That's
let me
right.
get that all out. You heard?
That's right.
And then we could dive into the rest
The
of the
other
shit.
shit.
Like, you
That-
know what I mean?
That was one of the things I was telling Nori when I first. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not a journalist, my nigga. I don't want to sit here and ask these niggas Bill, what was your thought process making the album? I don't even listen to some of these niggas' albums. I can't ask them that. And he like, yo, bro, it ain't about that. Talk to your homies. Talk to your niggas. Don't know the relationships you got. They don't know the brotherhoods you have with a lot of people. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first did this shit, I wrote a list down. I have it on my phone, the rock solid list on who I wanted to interview. And I had you and Cam up there. But I put a check, like a star next to it, like, I don't know if it's gonna happen. And it happened. Like, it's been years since we really sat down and kicked it like bros, and I'm happy that this platform created that, bro.
So, when you heard that Rock Nation was about to do a deal to managing Jim Jones, what the fuck did you say to yourself?
I called Vic Medina. I was like, yo, is this shit real? He was like, nah, it's real, bro. He was like, me and OG Juan, man. He was like, yo, trust me, Jim ain't on that bullshit, man. It's family. It's love, man. We trying to get money. Niggas off that bullshit. You can ask Vic. What I said, man, Jim always been my bro, always been about money.
Yep.
I'm happy, yo.
I
I've
told
been
you, man.
happy. I wasn't hating.
When it come on the gym, I told you guys, can't be a hater when it come on the gym, when it come on to hustle. Jim is a hustler. He never stop hustle. He love hustle. He motivate hustle. He love talk about the money. As I said, he love to talk about the money to where sometimes he make the money have him look like a fool. Because sometimes he will be on certain podcasts and he'll be taking his money out to show you that he's not broke. We already said that already. That's who Jim is. He's very passionate when it come on to hustle. And it's a beautiful thing because that's who I am towards a human. I love hustle. I put hustle before everything. The only person I put hustle before is God Almighty above that put the hustle in me. That's the only person could never go, hustle could never go above. You get what I'm saying? But I love hustle. It keep me alive, and I believe all people should find something that's going to keep them alive. I believe all people should find something that they're going to love, because the truth is, having something that you love, having something that you're in love with, different from a woman, you will stay solid at all times. Listen to what I just said. If you find something that you love, something that you're in love with, you will stay solid at all times. And it's very hard for you to be hurt from women, and it's very hard for you to hurt from people whenever you love something and whenever you're in love with something that you love to do. So big up Jim for that. He been a hustler. He always boosts the ego of hustling, and the guy is a hustler, and he stay fly, because first impression is everything. So Jim stay fly and he stay hustling. And you stay fly, you stay hustling, you can be trusted. Because as I said, your first impression is what people go off for. And if you carry yourself very well, and if you are very passionate about something, people can trust you. And they will invest in you. You get me? So big up Jim for that. You feel what I'm saying? It's just sometimes I feel like he make his emotion get over him, where he's talking like he's bigger than that, you know, he's bigger than that person, or he big as that person, or he's the baddest guy to ever walk the street of New York. Sometimes I feel like he make his little stuff get over him. But I have a lot of respect for Jim because I said his hustle, it motivates even me as a hustler. You get what I'm saying? It's just, as I said, sometimes I feel like he just, you know, him kind of fooling himself sometimes to think he big as this guy or that guy. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, while you are saying it, we are looking at that guy and we are looking at his numbers. So we know you just talking, Jim. You're not serious about you think you're bigger than that guy. So don't think I'm hating on Jim or I don't like Jim. I love Jim, but it's just sometimes Jim just, he makes something come over him of him tricking himself. It's that simple. Let's get back into the video. Big up to Jim for the hustle energy. Cause we are hustler too. We never stop hustle. Yeah man.
And that wasn't nothing that was like, yo, they bugging. Why they doing that? I just looked at it as niggas is growing, bro. It's time, man. If we gonna get the bag, only way we could get it is by unifying. You can't get the bank is not gonna give you all the money by yourself. They want to see you got the whole working machine behind you, and then they gonna fund all any idea you want.
It's
just
trust.
coming in there by yourself, talking about I'm ready to build this building over here. They like, where the GC, where the plumber, where the, you know what I mean?
Yep.
If you don't,
that whole year since the conversation that me and Vic had at the gym when I seen him, to actually going to the meeting, it just like, and then before that, the place where I was in life was a very scary place. I kind of just came back from Miami. I'm not really doing music, but the lifestyle I live, I got to make some real money.
That's right.
Led me to do a lot of things I may not have been beneficial to me, if you dig. So I was like, damn. And I seen Vic one day in the gym, and we just talking and shit like that. And he like, by the time you speak to OG, like, yo, I can get you a man down there. He just saying it like satisfactory, like it wasn't like no big conversation. Like, I ain't gonna say it, shit ain't about shit. I mean, no niggas love you down there. I'm like,
make it happen.
Fuck it. Where I was like, yo, bro, you gotta stop this. Let everything go.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't here right now paying your bills. You in a rut with your house. Like, it's just a lot going on, nigga. Do yourself a favor and try some shit.
Try something different. And you knew, like, I even wanted to show you that I was with you when you did the deal, because there was no way to get with you when you first did the management deal until you did the weed launch. You know what I mean? And remember, you had your first party in L.A.
Yeah.
I was there, my
That
G.
shit was crazy.
I pulled right up like this. I remember your face when you saw me. You was like, oh, shit.
It was crazy, because it was like, everybody is cool, Tata, but it's like, seeing you was like, it was like, oh, nah, this shit is for real. Like,
that's right.
It felt good, because it felt good for the fact that I know that I was able to clean my face. You heard when I spoke to OG Warren and came down there and called Jay. He like, nah, Jay, like, everything lit. Let's roll. And you know, for so much shit that I've did in this industry, most of the shit I did was for the cause.
That's
not
right.
for myself.
Yeah,
you heard?
For the team.
But I know that I did a lot of shit, that I closed a lot of doors. I did some weak, whack shit to a lot of people. Like, and not to say it like that, like I'm out there thugging and shit like this. So it was just like, but I know that Jay was so powerful that the moment people see I was able to do that it would lift the sanction for so many doors for me moving forward.
That's a fact.
And that's what I needed.
Yeah.
I didn't need nothing, nigga. I spent more on a jet to go meet Jay in L.A. than I made at Rockefeller, at Rock Nation.
Wow.
I'm telling you that.
No, I believe it,
80
bro.
grand on a G5 Global to go there round trip. I never made 80 grand with Rock Nation. Not to say I couldn't.
Yeah,
but I'm a hustler. I just start going. Oh yeah, Rock Nation.
I'm out.
I don't need nothing.
That's right.
You heard? Like I never even had a meeting with Dez, and you know, if you in the Rock Nation, you gotta sit down with Dez.
Word up.
Nigga, they tied me in on some mob shit. OG and Hove. That's it.
But if you was through one, then you are through Dez.
100%. But you
straight
know
up.
what I mean. The
but you needed to
there's
talk
not
to.
too many people that sat there and talk, but I knew what that was.
Yes.
I just want to make sure they knew that, nigga, I'm on a different level, and where I'm moving is way different.
Yo, bro,
I just need a clean face, bro, and I don't need no money, nothing from nobody.
I don't even like bringing up bad shit, but I knew you was different when you flipped the ball in controversy with Jay. I think about it. Half these rappers don't even want to meet. It's a million diss songs about me. I can't listen to them motherfuckers, let alone promote it like, yeah, nigga, we winning. You said my name, we up. You about the only nigga who flipped that to a W.
You know how forced Jay to say my name like 4 times in his records?
Word up,
Jay?
Word up.
He's never said nobody else's name as much as he said mine's on his records.
You was popping bottles the day he dropped the ball in this. That nigga Jim was like, we won, nigga, we
I was the happiest nigga in the world.
Yo, I love
I tell him, man, when it come on to Jim, yo, Jim is something else, man. Jim is something else. He's a very funny guy. Very funny guy. Hey, you can't tell Jim nothing, man. You can't tell Jim is not into the top 5 as the greatest rapper ever walked the planet. You can't tell Jim no difference. I've been telling you. I've been watching Jim for a very long time. And Jim always want to put himself in that place as one of the greatest. You can fight to be one of the greatest all you want. We just know Jim for certain things. Hustle and determined as a hustler and stay fly. But the rap music, no. No, Jim. The leadership, the front man, no. Jim always the guy that behind everybody else. But if you ask me if Jim don't try to fight to show himself as one of the guy, I will be lying. Yes, he do. He fight to show himself as one of the guy. He does. But at the same time, you need more work to be the guy. You need more work. I'm just saying, Jim, you need more work. But Jim ain't going nowhere because I said, you can't get rid of hustler. They fall, they rise. They fall, they rise. And that's Jim for you. So shout out to Jim again. But Jim, you are a very funny guy. I'm going to keep it like blood clot that. You're very funny, Jim.
Love that because
I got
that
this
show
Jay remix, nigga.
Yo, nigga, that show
That nigga
right
was so
there.
powerful that they was gonna play the diss record as much as they was gonna play.
And that's your beat. It's your song.
I said that's my shit.
That's right.
We getting the spins for that,
That's
right?
right.
They're like, yeah. I said,
100%.
wrap that shit up as a remix, nigga. Let's go. I'm playing
Like,
Jay shit at the show too.
That's a fact, yo. You flipped it, and that right there shows humility and integrity and your
That's
strength,
what the game
bro.
is about, bro. Like,
Like,
there's not too many niggas like us.
nah,
and you know
like-
that Jay respects that type of shit.
Yes,
I'm not-
man, because niggas, yo, all of us, when we seen it, niggas, I'm pretty sure, my opinion, I'm pretty sure niggas was like, are you fucking serious? Who the fuck this nigga think he is?
And you gotta laugh like, yo, bro, this
Word
nigga
up.
is the
He
illest nigga,
fucking
like,
used it to make it a W, my G.
a super W, not a
super
little
W.
W, a
Super W. To the point niggas don't even bring it up. Think every rapper got, yo, they have beef with this person and then they go back to the niggas don't even play that shit no more.
It's just Jay had the remix.
Yes,
the baller
that's
remix.
it.
Jay's got the baller remix.
That's it.
The baller diss is the baller remix.
100%, bro. So just shit like that, you gotta know that you special and you different, bro. This game is designed, like I said, Jim, you've been winning for years, bro. And to come from not rapping to doing what you doing now, bro, I bet you I got about 15 niggas that'll sit there and be like, yo, Teach me how to rap, Jim. Show me. I'm gonna do that same shit you just did. Just show me how to rap real quick. Cause bro, it's not. This is not possible. This is not. This don't happen for everybody.
You right.
You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, there's niggas who been rapping their whole life who never seen the shit you saw or achieved the success you achieved. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is real, bro, and don't never take it for granted, my G. Like, I know you emotional. We both cancers, but
You a cancer?
hell yeah, my nigga.
Yep. That's one thing we can agree. Trim is very emotional. So that's the reason why he always crying. Oh, so that's the reason why he always blood clot crying. He's a very emotional dude. Oh, in Jamaica they said, you never see smoke without blood clot fire. As long as you see smoke, you see fire. So that's the reason why he always crying. Oh, shit. Now I get it. Jim like to cry because of his sign. Let's get back into the blood clot video, man.
Hell yeah,
So
bro.
now I see why you're so loyal to Hov.
Word up, my nigga.
I understand totally. I
my
totally
G.
understand. He lucky to have
Yes,
you, my nigga.
my brother.
Yo, Hov,
Hell yeah, man.
you lucky to have a nigga like Bleek
My
in
G.
your corner. He's a cancer, man. I can't tell you how
Different.
special
We
cancer
love
people.
different, bro.
Not perfect, but
We
nigga,
gonna ride.
if I say
I love you
it's up forever.
forever.
And ever, amen. And
That's
I'm
a
glad
fact.
he understood what he got, because I try to tell niggas, keep me close.
No, but the conversation I had with bro, right? We spoke on camera. He spoke his piece. He said what he said. But off camera, the things he said to me, I just want to say to you, I ain't going to say, because that's for y'all to speak, so I ain't going to be like, yo, this nigga said that, this nigga said that. I just know the door ain't closed, bro.
I mean, I don't really worry about the door, because I got shit to do.
Y'all brothers, my nigga. That nigga love you, my nigga. Like 100%,
And
bro.
I got love for that man too, but
That's
right
a
now,
fact. You focus.
I got to do what I got to do.
What's up with Santana, my G?
Santana good. Spoke to him the other 2 days ago. He want to start doing a show here about intervention, and I think that's very special
That's a fact. It is.
because him going through his bats with his own personal things and shit like that, as we all may have seen, or we all, you know what I mean, and to see him gaining control and focusing up, like, people gotta realize Wells has been damn near millionaires since a teenager.
That's a fact.
You don't see that shit happen too often.
People don't know. I met Jewels. He was in a group with Bathgate.
And that was and they was trying to sign to Rockefeller.
Word
Rockefeller
up,
had
yeah.
did some deals with them, and that was like
Yeah.
when he was like 14.
14, my G, because I was doing Memphis Bleek is at
Okay,
this
we
time.
met Jewels when he was 16.
Mm,
He was a millionaire by the time he was 18.
that's a fact. Yup, going crazy.
Going on tour. You understand? So people don't understand the dynamic of how much pressure it is to be that young with that much of money in an obsessive game. You
That
did?
bleed you dry. Don't even
That
give you.
bleeds you dry.
Give you time to
And
think.
we're looking for vices every day, because every day is a party in this motherfucker if you don't focus up.
That's a fact.
True,
You just
true.
partying your
You
life
dig?
away.
So when you start so young and you're so impressionable, by the time you get to an age,
Well, it's time to focus.
it's not as easy as it was.
True,
true.
And if you don't have the right people in your corner
True.
guiding you from such a young age, it could be detrimental.
Yep.
That's why I love Baby Bro, because he always been a warrior. You heard? He's always been a warrior, no matter what. He's figured out how to take care of himself. He's been way stronger than I could ever be.
That's what's up.
And through all people see, they don't see that man still take care of his family, still paid them bills. He was locked up and he paid all his bills.
I mean,
What's
I
up with
seen
you
the
niggas, you
interview.
heard?
He's saying
Like
that
this,
word.
you think that shit is easy? To be in
Hell
federal
no.
confinement and don't have no records on the radio, and you're a platinum artist, and you still gotta feed your family. You heard?
That's what.
And imagine how that phone call is when you gotta make sure that money is there, and you dealing with niggas that be playing with you because they out in the street in freedom, and you in there trying to protect your family and feed them.
That's right.
They don't never tell you about that type of shit that a lot of people gotta go through. But for him, he's a fucking champion, bro. Like a super champion. He's been one of the people that people adored, and he's been dealt a curveball. And as much as I would say I have nothing to do with it, I have all to do with it.
But
I'm being accountable because of how loyal I am to what I was doing.
But I look at it as when everything went left with Dipset, you took him more under the little brother role.
At that point, I had to. It was way too late for the advantage that was taken of him already.
But that,
remember, I'm not signed to nothing. I can't dictate shit. I'm not on nobody's paper. I ain't the nigga. I'm a so-called CEO. You heard? Like, it's not my position. But shout out to Joel, because I love him to death.
Joel's the bro,
and
man.
You know that anything that you need, that I've always been there, and I'm going to do anything that you need moving forward. And we're going to get this intervention show together. It's going to be one of the illest shows that anybody has ever seen. You heard?
You know,
and he got some music. He was just playing me some shit the other day. I don't know if he got this record with. I don't even want. I'm not gonna ruin for him. I'm not gonna ruin it for him. But boy, he got some shit that's going on right now, present day, that he gonna fuck niggas up with. Word, man.
Like even through our feud, right? Like Santana used to be in the studio with us, and Brielle with Bathgate, hard. Like he used to be around all the time. Like, and one thing I always respected Santana. Like even when we had our drama, if you ever really pay attention, Santana never said my name.
He didn't. It wasn't about him.
Yeah, like,
and he tried to play his part as much as he could.
Yeah.
Without feeling like he was doing some shit he didn't want to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because
I always respected him for
he
that.
had relationships with you
Nicky,
and these people before he had relationships with us.
And he definitely
you heard? And he always used to say that and shit like that. You dig? And then it just is so crazy how in my heart Santana could have been just as influential as Jay. And I always say that. He's always been my favorite rapper, and I think that if we'd have got it in the right way and had to, and I say that all the time. And this is why I be like, it's a lot for me also. But we're gonna sit down and have a talk too for the people, and it's gonna be the most illest conversations that anybody has heard in this whole hip hop culture.
That's right, cause you know him better than anybody.
It's gonna be bone chilling to see a multi-platinum artist go through his history of how this game can take you up and take you down. Like, he got a cold story, bro. One of the youngest artists at his, and the biggest artists. You dig? Like, they don't talk about these child prodigies that get handled the way they get handled and shit like that.
He was the guy back in the days, for real.
My half of it.
He was big.
Because I ain't innocent. I played a hand in it. You heard? Because of what we were doing.
He was chasing the wind, man.
It's a business, but it was
right.
a business of how they teach us how to do business.
Yo,
I wouldn't
crooked,
fault this on Cam. You heard? I can't place that blame on him. I faulted on how the game was taught to us.
Yes, the game is. It ain't.
You understand what I'm talking about?
It's
the people tell you like, nah, you gotta get this percentage. Now take this from them niggas. Take this from them niggas. Like, these niggas was raping artists wholeheartedly, bro. Like, and I've been watching this, and I'm like, God damn. And you only know what you know until somebody sees you something different, until it blows up in your face. And if it didn't blow up in our face, then I don't think that it would ever come to this place where we are right now, where there's a possibility of what we.
Well, guys, I just want to say, react to this video. It's not the same as reacting to a lot of my videos. This one is different. The reason why I'm reacting to this video, because as I said, I like the hustle of my brother, and at the same time, sometimes I feel like his temper is just through the roof. And the reason why I'm reacting to this video, because I'm always wondering why he always crying, but through watching this video I understand why he always crying. He's a very passionate guy, and he just like to cry. So as from today, it doesn't matter how bad my brother get. If he cry again, I will understand why he always cry. Anytime he cry again, I'm gonna have to understand why he always crying. So with all of that said, we get the answer that we needed. We get the answer that we wanted. But I still want to shout out to Capo as the guy that stay motivated, stay hustle, stay, just, yeah, stay clean. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's that simple. Big up Capo again, and as I said, we get the answer of why he always very emotional when he come on to certain things. If you want to finish the video of Capo, you know what to do. Just go to his new podcast and you can finish the video. But that's it for the video for me, and hopefully like the I react to this video, and you know what to do. Press like and share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, it's video after video after video. If you don't see a video you like today, hopefully you will like the one I'm gonna react to tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, because we ain't stopping. It's gonna be a video every day coming your way. And remember guys, it's gonna be all kind of videos. It's gonna be reaction for music, reaction from for all different type of videos. It's just that simple. We're not gonna stick with only one type of reaction, one type of topic of videos. No, we all over the place. So with all of that said, just like, share and subscribe, and remember, God is the center. Stay pray up, and wherever you are in the world, have yourself a beautiful day, and wherever you are in the world, have yourself a beautiful night, and stay pray up for angels, for protection and guide and protect in your going out and your going in. Stay focused, stay strong. Love you guys. Have yourself a good night.